NHL teams have given us some amazing outdoor game jerseys and some not so great ones as well. And today we're putting every single one of them from games that counted during the regular season into a single tier list. Here we go. Now, painite is apparently one of the rarest gems or even minerals that there is, so that's our S tier there. That's the top tier here. And we're gonna put one jersey in there. It'll be reserved for what I think is the best of the best. And then we got diamond tier, then we got platinum tier, then we got gold, silver, bronze, the participation award, and then absolute trash. There are some jerseys in here that are very much just that. So let's get into it, starting with the 2003 Heritage Classic. The Heritage Classic to start Heritage Classics, or even before Winter Classics, right? This is the kind of the outdoor game to kick it off, being something that actually was more than just exhibition. So we got the Edmonton Oilers here, who at the time did not have a jersey like this. They definitely went kind of retro here for the time. Nowadays it doesn't look too different from what they wear now, but at the time, again, good jersey. And I'm basically basing this off of how they look, you know, because they're Winter Classics. They're throwing back to something. Sometimes they recreate it without much difference, or Heritage Classics. The stadiums are a little bit different than that, but the Winter and the Heritage Classics, they're not gonna always differ too greatly from the original. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes it's a terrible thing, as we'll see at the very end. Come on. But here, it doesn't differ too much, again, from their older, 80s kind of jerseys, but I like it. So this is kind of a easy gold tier for me. Great jersey. Not a huge fan of the kind of more home version, would be home version nowadays. Back then, I guess away version. But this one, the white jerseys, I do quite like. So, yeah. Going to Montreal now, they've got their classic look, the stripe that goes all the way around. Not much of a difference of what they wore even at the time, because they've worn this jersey forever, basically. But the little difference is that they brought back that kind of tie-up collar just to make it a little bit more vintage. Great jersey, really good. Also going in gold tier, just ahead of the Oilers here. Classic jersey, stripe going all the way around. Good stuff that I'm seeing here. Next up, we've got the Buffalo Sabres, the first ever Winter Classic Buffalo Sabres, the host for that. And again, at the time, they were not wearing jerseys like this. They were wearing I believe at the time, they were still in the Buffa Slug stage. So going back to this was a great thing. Of course, we've seen it a lot since, but still a wonderful looking jersey. Yeah, just really good stuff there. I'm gonna put this also in gold tier, just between these two, for a nice classic look. And again, I'm going based off looks. I'm not putting too much weight into, oh, well, that was just kind of that jersey, or, oh, we see it so much nowadays. That might play a little bit into it, but I'm just kind of trying to go by the look. Anyway, we'll see how well that goes. My mind might shift from that completely. Who knows by the end of this? Oh, this jersey, they've worn this. I don't know. But keep that in mind for when we get to all those Chicago jerseys. Apparently, Chicago had like 4 years in a row where they hosted outdoor games. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous how many outdoor games Chicago has gotten. And then we're just getting our first Columbus one. And Minnesota, right, the state of hockey, what have they had, like 2 outdoor games? A Winter Classic and a Stadium Series? I think that's it. I might be wrong, but crazy. And Chicago gets all these games. Crazy. Anyway, moving on to the blue Pittsburgh Penguins here, and yeah, this is a great jersey. This is a classic. This is also going into gold tier, and it's going just behind Montreal, I would say. I still love that classic Montreal look, but this is a great throwback, and just wonderful stuff right here. Can't fault that one at all in any way. It's just a really good looking jersey. I know some people aren't as big on the baby blue. Some people have this is their diamond. Some people even this is their pay night. But for me, just another really great jersey. Again, I might anger you quite a bit on this, especially if you are a big fan of that jersey. But yeah, here we are. Gold jersey still, for sure. Then we have the Chicago Blackhawks 2009 Winter Classic jersey. And again, really good. A good throwback to, you know, I don't know what year, but back in the day. And yeah, just a pretty solid jersey here. And looks good. I don't think it quite, in my eyes, lives up to this Edmonton jersey here. So I'm going to put them in order here. But still a great jersey. I still believe belongs in gold tier. But then we get to the Detroit D. And yeah, throwback from 2009. A throwback to either the Falcons or the Cougars. I'll put it on screen here. But yeah, wonderful, amazing jersey this is. And oh, do I love it. At the time it came out, I thought this is awesome because we don't usually see much deviance from the regular Detroit formula. Detroit Red Wings formula, I should say. And yeah, because we're usually getting the wing wheel, and that's all we get. The odd time, like I think in the early 90s, and then obviously we saw it with the reverse retro, they have that Detroit text on the front that they did. And then later on they would do a stadium series, which was pretty cool too. But they don't really stray from the wing wheel that much. They don't really change up their design that much, especially reverse retro 1, who's like, what are you guys doing? The same thing, only more boring. But this, I know there's not so much going on. There's a lot of white, but this is still to me a platinum jersey. I absolutely love it. You'll see a lot of love for Detroit coming out of me for this, but absolutely love this. Great jersey, good classic look, but one that changes it up from their normal thing. And I just love it. I remember, again, seeing this at the time and being like, are you kidding me? This is amazing. I love that they're doing this. Now to the Boston Bruins. We were in 2010, the 2010 Winter Classic between the Bruins and the Flyers. The Bruins jersey, another jersey that I love. Another jersey that we're throwing into gold tier. And a jersey that I'll put just behind... No, I'll put just behind this Buffalo Sabres one. Love this look. I actually like I want to call it yellow. People are going to be like, it's gold or it's marigold. I don't know what kind of gold. I'm not a color expert, okay? To me, it's yellow. But anyway, love the color. I don't mind jerseys. I know Nashville maybe puts a little bit too much on theirs without enough striping to kind of break it up in their voice crack, right? In their newer since Adidas jerseys, and now they're Fanatics. But this amount with the stripes to break it up, a little bit of off-white there. There's some brown in there. I just really appreciate this jersey. I like the style of the B. It's a different style, and again, it's a throwback. Obviously, it's a Winter Classic jersey, but like that style. And to me, great jersey, gold standard right there. And for Philly, I feel a little bit less like that. This one did become, and this is where maybe I'm a little bit blinded by that, but even at the time, this jersey was kind of like, it's good. It's good stuff, but I'm all about that Boston jersey. This Flyers jersey, again, it would become their main jersey for a long time. Not the hugest fan of it. To me, this is a bronze level jersey. Whether maybe I'm a little bit skewed and biased by the fact that they wore it for so long, but again, just for me, not huge on it. I always like with the Flyers the more what is it called? The Legion of Doom. I like those kind of jerseys a lot better. And so this one kind of falls in my eyes, this style. It is the Broad Street Bully style, I think. But still, it's, to me, a little bit lower down than the rest. Bronze, it's not a complete failure. Like, bad jerseys are participation award and lower. Bronze, you're still a good jersey, but just not a gold winner, you know, not the biggest guy on the block anyway. Pittsburgh Penguins are next with their 2011 throwback. Another great throwback by the Penguins. I really like both of these. I think that they both deserve gold. This one will be a little bit lower for me, but still above the Boston Bruins here. Then we got the Capitals, who were facing them off in that game. This is a kind of a notorious game because I think this is where, I think it was Steckel hit Crosby in the head. Like elbow, I think it was even. I forget if it's elbow or shoulder, but basically it really hindered Crosby's career for a while there. And it was looking like for some time that Crosby would not return even to have any kind of career. Like, it looked like it could be, that's it for Crosby. He'll never be the same. He comes back. He wins 2 Stanley Cups. Never been a huge Crosby guy myself, but gotta say, respect for that. Respect for the 2 Cups. Respect for basically his whole career. Like, he is, in my mind, right now, at least a top 5 player of all time. I think Crosby has earned it throughout his career to be called top 5 all time. But he was against his rival. I don't know how much of a rival Ovi was to him personally, but and maybe he was. But of course, it was built up, especially in the rookie season, Crosby versus Ovi. And I was always an Ovi guy because, and I know Crosby didn't have much help, but Ovi was the one that was out there hitting, scoring electrifying goals. Crosby was the one that it looked like his face was going to tear up quite often. And I was like, I don't know, it's hard for me to cheer for that guy. So I was always on the Ovechkin train. And that doesn't mean I like this jersey more than the Penguins jerseys, though. I just thought I'd throw that out there, I guess. But not a bad jersey, especially when it came out, because, I don't know, you had that kind of 2007 Reebok rebrand, and those look kind of cool at first. And then you get this, and it's like the actual throwback to what the Capitals used to wear. And it was nice to see at the time. But is it a great jersey? I'm not sold on it being an actually great jersey. I'm also going to put this in bronze. I will put it ahead of the Flyers. Good jersey. It was great to see at the time. I think now I'm kind of like, it's all right. Now this Flames jersey, and this one, again, I think it's like, I don't know, maybe people are mixed on it. To me, it's always seemed like a love it or hate it sort of jersey, but I love it. To me, this is going to go into silver tier. Then we have Montreal, and I don't want to, this is from the 2011 Heritage Classic, by the way. I don't want to judge this based on it just being Montreal's regular jersey almost, because I don't know what the difference is between that and what they wore. There's probably some small difference that I'm not picking up on, but this basically was their jersey that they wore forever. And yeah, and they're away jerseys, right? So it's hard not to judge it off of that, because it is a nice jersey, but it doesn't live up to this jersey. And so I think I'm actually going to put it right ahead of the Flyers, because I don't want to judge it too harshly on the fact that, oh, they just used the same thing. Again, I'm not trying to do that, but it's definitely something. It is definitely something that showed up to the wrong party. It feels like kind of like that Islanders first reverse retro. Great jersey, but showed up to the wrong party. Not a reverse retro. This one, I don't even know if, I don't know if I want to call it even as great, but it is a great jersey. I don't mind it. Again, it doesn't live up to the Homes, in my opinion. So bronze, I think, is a good spot for it. Now we have a nicer Philly jersey, in my opinion, from the 2012 Winter Classic. This orange one, I like it. It's got kind of a classic look, but I like the striping with it. I like the orange color on it. I like the black shoulders as well. I'm on board with this. To me, this is a silver, and so we'll put it right behind Calgary there. Then we got this New York Rangers jersey, which is another pretty good jersey, in my opinion. I know there's lots of mixed opinions on a lot of these, But yeah, it's still one that I like, but I do think I'll put it below some of these. It's not going to go into platinum. I'll put it right behind the Oilers, actually. I'll put it right here. I think that's probably a good spot in my eyes for it. And then we got this bad boy. This has been tearing up my polls. I did a poll series recently on this. And this one is a favorite. And I think it's for a very good reason. The numbers on the back, they already look amazing. And on the shoulders, or I guess they're more on the sleeve than the shoulder here, but still, they look so good. The logo with Detroit over it. Detroit, I'm not usually a fan of putting the word on there, especially when Vancouver had their Vancouver over the Orca. I wasn't a big fan of that. This is a good use of that. It looks good. The kind of off-white here is a good use of it, I think, for sure. So I'm very on board with this. I'm debating whether I like this one more than just the D in platinum here. But I think I do. I think I'll put this platinum in here. And obviously, to most people, this is the Pay Night jersey, right? I've seen it on my polls. People love this thing. And then we got the Toronto version, 2014 Winter Classic. Probably the best between this jersey and this jersey. Probably the best on-ice display of, like, jerseys going at each other in a game. Maybe not, but I think I say that because it was color on color, right? It was red and blue. It wasn't, you know, a dark jersey and a white jersey, right? So I love that. Also, could be the greatest Winter Classic of all time. Ends in a shootout. You got the snow. You got the most people in attendance ever, I think, in an NHL regular season game at least. And so that's amazing. Maybe not quite as an iconic of a goal as the Crosby one in the very first one when he was wearing this baby blue one, but still such an amazing game. And this Toronto jersey, great jersey. Doesn't quite hit gold for me though. To me, this is going just above Calgary in the silver tier. Love this one. Love that it was matched with this one. We got a really good blue here. I think the amount of stripes on the arms is what's taking it down for me from being a good jersey instead of a great jersey. But still, nonetheless, amazing stuff from Toronto here. Love that they chose to go blue on red in that game. We'll always remember it. And now we got our first ever Stadium Series game between the Kings and the Ducks, and we've got these cheap logos on here. Kind of it kind of feels like a cheap jersey in general. The design's not great on the back there. I don't like, and you'll see this with some other ones, but I don't like how they've got, like, the shoulder stripe doesn't go all the way around the back. It just goes up. So there's like this weird gray thing just sticking up by the neck. I don't know. Not a fan of this jersey. Love that they have the crown, because they weren't using that at the time. They had their LA Shield logo at the time that you see over here. But love that they use the crown. That's about the only good thing I can say about it, though. It will bump it into bronze, but this is the bottom of bronze for me. But this Ducks one, I wonder. I'm not sure. I wonder if this is the only one with an actual logo that's going to go into the trash. I could be wrong about that, but I don't like this one at all. The number on the back is good, and on the sleeves, I guess. Other than that, orange is like all of this jersey. I don't mind the logo as much as some people, and I like that they at least didn't put Anaheim. That would have made it so much worse if they had that Anaheim Ducks word mark logo that they originally had on their jerseys. So the big D, good stuff, but from the poor quality logo material to the just all out orange, and just doesn't even go out the striping. The stripes don't even go around the arm. I gave some Canada jerseys last tier list a pass for that, but here, I don't know. This is not great. Anyway, it belongs there in the trash. Then continuing on with the 2014 Stadium Series, there is New York here played 2 games, first against the Devils, then against the Islanders. So we'll do the Devils here first. I love when the Devils have green in their jerseys. I love red and green together. Red and green should never be seen, should never be said. But, and I really like the white at the bottom too. I like how there's so much white at the bottom. I don't know. To me, I like it when jerseys do that. I don't know if a lot of people do. They always have this. I think this is from like their original jersey. What they used to do. They have that. They have the 3 stripes that are white here, but only having the green between 2 stripes and not the other one, and having red there instead. Odd, but it's their classic thing. I like this jersey. To me, this is a silver jersey. Love red and green together. This is going right below Toronto here. Then we get this New York jersey that's a little bit boring, a little lackluster, and to me, this kind of screams participation award. So I'll put that there. But then we got this might end up in trash too. I don't know. Like this, they made it a lot better. I think as a 3rd jersey during the Adidas era. But this one, again, the logo kind of cheap looking. The numbers on the back not as great. Yeah, and again, that thing that goes up, they didn't even have, like, their collar cuts off completely. It's not even like the Kings. It just completely cuts everything off on the back end of the collar. The white stripe goes up. The orange line goes away as well. It's just blue straight up. I don't like that at all. I think that looks terrible. This jersey, yeah, I think I'm gonna trash it, honestly. Ahead of the Ducks here, there's a little bit more going on, but not a fan, not a fan. Then we get to our poor logo. These all have poor logos in 2014. Chicago jersey. This is the first of their 4 years in a row. And what was it, like 5 outdoor games in 6 years or something like that? Crazy. But this is kind of the start of that. And not a bad jersey. I mean, the Blackhawks in black looks really good. Still shocked they haven't done a 3rd jersey with black in forever, it seems. I think since the Reebok era. Maybe even... I don't even think that they had it for the whole Reebok era. I think they were years and years without it as well. But, man... Miss Chicago in black. Now, this logo is going to take it down. But... still, I believe it's a bronze, and I'm going to put it right ahead of the Kings here. Not a strong jersey from the Blackhawks, but Blackhawks in black looks good. And then we get to Pittsburgh, another terrible logo, again, like all other 2014 Stadium Series, it seems. But, except for New Jersey. What was New Jersey's like? New Jersey didn't have a poor logo, did they? No, New Jersey didn't. New Jersey had a good logo. They actually looked like it wasn't, like it's properly sewn on and it's got some depth to it. I don't know. New Jersey, you win Stadium Series 2014. There you go. But anyway, yeah, Pittsburgh. I've never been a fan of this type of gold on Pittsburgh either. I like their Mario Lemieux 1992 jerseys, not their Mario Lemieux 2002, I guess, jerseys. But yeah, so that's already throwing me off for this. It's not gonna go into the absolute trash. It does the same thing on the back here. Weird. It like switches between the gold and the black on the back neck collar again. I don't know what they were doing with these back of the necks, but they weren't doing good stuff anyway. But this is going below the Rangers in participation award. Actually, maybe I'll put it ahead of the Rangers. I do like the back of the Rangers jerseys though. No, I'll keep this here. So we'll do that. And then we got the Vancouver Millionaires jerseys from the 2014 Heritage Classic. For Millionaires, that was good. The only Stanley Cup that's ever seen Vancouver win was 1915, right? But yeah, trying to live out that history again hasn't really worked out for the Canucks. This jersey did not really work out for them. I don't know if they won even once with it. They might have, but if they did, it was one of like very, very few. They usually lost when wearing this, and for that reason, it's maybe not something I want to see come back, but at the same time, is it not an amazing jersey? Now, this doesn't have any like numbers on the arms or anything, I don't think. I could be wrong on that, but if it doesn't, it might be the only jersey I can think of that doesn't do that. Is there anything that doesn't have the jersey number on the shoulder or the arm that you can think of? Let me know anyway, because I can't think of that. But super nice jersey. I think I saw the Vancouver Giants wearing this, and I was like, the Canucks need to do that. The Canucks need to do a throwback to this. And then they did, and it didn't work out for playing well in them. But love this jersey nonetheless. To me, this is a gold jersey, and to me, this is going right here behind the baby blue. Love it so much. And this Ottawa jersey is not too shabby either. The winners of that 2014 Heritage Classic. Nice one here. I do like this jersey. I think this also, I don't know if this specific exact jersey became a third jersey, but something like it did. And that was good. I like the O. I mean, I know it's just the letter O, but they make it look good. Like the off-white in this case as well. The stripes actually go all the way around, something you won't see a lot of later on in this list. Can't stand when teams don't go all the way around with their stripes. It's just like, come on. Why do we need to like see half a stripe every time everyone scores and they lift their arms? It's like, anyway. Love that the stripe goes all the way around. That's a plus, that's a bonus. To me, this is also a gold jersey. As odd as it might be to hear me say that, this is going up right here, just below Buffalo. I like this jersey a lot, and to me, it's deserving of that. And another jersey that, I don't know, there's some mixed emotions on it, mixed perspectives, mixed opinions, maybe I should say. But this is another jersey I actually really like. Does it look like pajamas a little bit, but I honestly still think it looks really awesome. Like the red, like the W logo. I don't know if I like it better than their third jersey kind of W logo, but still, love this jersey a lot. It's going just below the Oilers here in gold. To me, that's still a gold jersey. I know. Still a gold jersey, though. Then we got Chicago, and I'm trying not to base this off of Chicago just doing something very similar, because they do something nice. Like, I like this better than the regular Chicago jerseys that they have now. Like, I think this looks better. You've got the C with the crossed tomahawks on the sleeves there. Very nice touch. I like the look of the numbers better. I honestly like this jersey better than what Chicago wears regularly, even though it's not that much of a departure from it. And so I get why people didn't like this when it came out, because it's like, what did you do, Chicago? You barely touched your jersey. But the touches they did make were good touches, and so I'm trying not to base it too much on that reasoning of, well, they didn't do that much. But to me, Chicago, amazing jersey. It really is. And again, it's like it showed up for the wrong party, just like that New York Islanders reverse retro. It showed up for the wrong party, but do I like it still? Yes. And I might blow you away with this. This is a platinum jersey. Like, it is a very nice jersey. I'm trying to take away from the fact that they didn't do that much, because it is a very nice jersey. I love, again, the cross tomahawks on the side. They should do that. I love the numbering. And again, they got that really nice logo, right? Chicago, one of the best logos in sports. So many colors in the feathers there. Love seeing that. But yeah, I gotta put it there in platinum. I know people are gonna be like, that one for a Winter Classic tier list. But yeah, it's a great jersey. It is. It's an upgrade from what they're wearing now, I think. Then we got 2015, the Stadium Series from 2015. So that Chicago jersey was from the 2014 Winter Classic against Washington here. 2015, we've got this San Jose jersey that I think on the surface looks good apart from the collar. I like that they put that orange in there. I don't mind the 3 different colors here. I think that looks good. The thing that bothers me immensely about this is not only does the middle stripe not go all the way around, the black whole mass at the bottom does not go all the way around. It's like they're wearing an apron or something, like that's not tied up, I guess. It's not good. The rest of it, I can be okay with, except for the logo. The logo is, again, that's cheapo Stadium Series. I don't even think it's the same stuff, but it's still a cheapo Stadium Series logo, the way they put it on there. So that's not great. That's already docking it, I guess. Same with the Kings one that they were against in the 2015 Stadium Series, but again, not going all the way around, double over. That's wild to me that there's so little put into this jersey. Like, there's good thought processes going on, I think, but they just, I don't know. They kind of got totaled. I don't even mind the giant numbers on the arms. To me, I don't care about that. I mean, you see it in other Stadium Series jerseys. It doesn't bother me. It's kind of a Stadium Series thing, I guess. But yeah, the rest of it, I gotta put you down here in participation award because I don't mind the colors, but yeah, I don't throw it in absolute trash, but not great stuff there. The Kings, though, I don't know if I'll put this one in trash either. Still a bad collar. Still, at least they got some white and gray, I guess. Silver, if you want to call it that, on the back. They don't have the black stripe on the back. So again, there's some mismatching from the front to the back, which again, I'm not a big fan of, but it's not as bad as what the Sharks did, so guess I'll go with that. But overall, I like the Sharks color better, but honestly, I'm going to put this ahead of the Sharks still. Both are not great jerseys, but yeah. Then we got this Boston Winter Classic from 2016 where they were against the Montreal Canadiens. And I don't know what I think of this jersey. To me, it's kind of... I know a lot of people love this, and I know every time I say this, I'm going to get a lot of hate. But in my opinion, this is a bronze. It's a bronze, and I'm putting it behind Montreal here. And so, yeah, sorry about that, but I don't know. Some Boston jersey throwbacks that people love, I really don't. And some Boston jerseys that people are like, oh yeah, it's all right, I love. You know, like this one, I really like, and you'll see another one in the future that I really, really like. But yeah, not huge on this one, with this cool bear guy, right? Cool bear logo. It's a throwback. It's a good throwback. Obviously, these are throwbacks if they're Winter Classics, but a great throwback, unbelievable throwback. I think this is one of my favorite Montreal Canadiens jerseys ever, if not my favorite. Love the globes on the sides. Man. Those globe sleeves look so good. The way they kind of sewed on the numbers on the back. Here's my second voice crack. Maybe not even. On the back. Great stuff. Even the way the lettering for the last name of the player is sewn on there looks good. Yeah, I really, really love this jersey. And this is going in platinum. This is going in platinum, guys. This is going right ahead of this D Detroit jersey. I absolutely love this. And speaking of jerseys I love, I really love this Minnesota Wild jersey as well. This Stadium Series jersey, I think it looks so good. It's my favorite Minnesota Wild dark jersey, personally. Now, should they have smaller numbers? I don't mind the big numbers, but they should have smaller numbers. I'll say that. But yeah, to me, this was always something. And do they have that awesome sweater neck too? Maybe. I'm not convinced that they do though. but they were starting to do it in that era. But either way, I love this jersey. I think this is the best home Minnesota. It's not even, well, they were the home team, so I guess it was a home jersey. My favorite Minnesota Wild dark jersey, I should say. Just unreal stuff. And honestly, people are gonna hate this more than maybe most things. This is my first diamond jersey. This guy is getting into the runner-up of being in the pay night. We'll see what happens there, but this is my first diamond jersey, which again, being ahead of this thing, people are like, what is going on? What is going on? How horrible is this tier list? Whatever. Whatever. So then we got, honestly, again, not too much of a departure for Chicago, but a nice jersey here. They got that stars on the collar to represent the city flag, I believe, of Chicago. Numbers on the back. The font is a little weird with that 7, but honestly, it's not bad. This is a good jersey as well, and I think it'll probably be just underneath in the silver one here, just underneath Toronto there. Then we got this Colorado jersey, which I liked at the time, seeing that they used the Colorado flag C on there, and I like the numbers on the back too. I like the font. This jersey in particular it might be one of the better uses of giant numbers on the sleeves, but the rest of it, it's just, there's not enough there. Maybe they could have made the C bigger on there, but it feels like there's too much white in the middle of the jersey going up to the shoulders. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a bronze level jersey, and I think I'll put it just below the Flyers here. Good jersey, yes, but not anything really more than that. But this Detroit jersey, whoo! Now this is a nice thing. I do love this jersey. There's Stadium Series. So this is the 2016. We're at the 2016 Stadium Series now. That was what this Minnesota jersey was when they were against Chicago. 2016 Stadium Series. The 3rd out of 4 in a row for Chicago of outdoor games. Come on, man. But this Detroit jersey, again, really nice to see them do something other than the winged wheel. And just kind of an updated version of trying to look kind of like this 2009 Winter Classic. But again, on dark this time, they diagonalized it. This is like kind of what a Stadium Series jersey should be. You know, let's do something that looks good, but that's very different than what's been done before. And again, this is a great example. To me, this also is a platinum jersey. I do like this one better, but this is a platinum jersey to me. Now, we have the Winnipeg Jets Heritage Classic jersey from 2016 when they were against the Oilers. This is one of my favorite things ever. Like, this is unbelievable. I absolutely love everything about this jersey, and I can probably tell you right now, we're not going to have to wait till the end for pay night. This is my absolute favorite jersey, possibly of all time. Yeah, I just absolutely love everything about it. I do think it's my favorite all time. I love the colors. I love the red and the blue together. I love that collar that we don't see when it gets to Adidas. That collar with the stripe in the middle of it that goes around. I love that. I love that classic Jets logo and all the chain stitching that goes into that. Beautiful. And yeah, just everything about this is just so amazing, and I love it so much. And I love this Oilers jersey too. I'm not an Oilers fan at all, so if you hear me say this and you're like, wow, you're not a true Oilers fan, then you're absolutely right. I like the Oilers in this orange. I hate the orange Adidas Oilers jerseys, but this one I do like a lot. Loved when McDavid was drafted and all of a sudden you see this new jersey. At least for me, that was the first time I saw it, and it was like, wow, like that. Like that a lot. And so for me, this is a gold jersey. And I would probably put it around here, just probably behind Pittsburgh, actually. But I do really love that jersey, and I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on this as well. But to me, it's a gold jersey. I really like it a lot. So yeah. Then we got this Toronto jersey from the Centennial Classic. So January 1st, 2017, I believe. 2017 is when it was. But the Centennial Classic celebrating 100 seasons or something like that. 100 years would be this one over here. The NHL 100 Classic. But the Centennial is basically the same thing. 100 years, right? 100 years of NHL. The NHL, right? So I don't know. I guess I'll just say I like it. I like it a lot. You got a stripe that goes all the way around. That's a plus. That's something that should be done again way more, as we'll see later on here. But yeah, this to me might even be. This might be a crazy thing to say as well. I don't know for sure. I won't lock it down on that because those 1967 jerseys are amazing as well. But this could possibly be my favorite Toronto jersey. It's my favorite of the recent ones, at least. Love the blue, love the white stripe that goes around, and this is definitely one of the better Maple Leafs logos as well. Glad they're using this again instead of the Harold Ballard thing, which isn't horrible, but yeah, it's not this. So this to me is also gold. This is totally gold, and this is going right behind the Ottawa Senators here. So yeah, love that jersey. Gold jersey. We got a lot of gold jerseys. I do generally like outdoor game jerseys. So yeah, I'm on board for that. The Detroit one though, yeah, it's lacking. This is like it's kind of similar to the reverse retro that they had, only this has I think a little bit more to it, but and it's got the sweater neck as well. That's nice. I like that. But this is definitely a bronze jersey, and it's going just between these two here. I think that's a good spot for it. But as we move into the 2017 Winter Classic that happened on the next day, we have the St. Louis Blues in their powder blue throwback jersey with the sweater neck. This is also one of the best jerseys of all time, in my opinion. This is spectacular. Always loved it. As the first moment I saw this, it was like, wow. Like, I cannot believe how amazing that looks. This is diamond, and I won't say it quite yet, but I'm pretty sure that this is my second favorite jersey in the whole bunch. It's amazing. It's spectacular. Then we got this Chicago jersey, kind of using an older logo. Still get a good font. I don't know. I like when the Tomahawk C secondary logo is a little offset from the stripes. I feel like I like that about this jersey here. But it's still a very nice jersey. Again, sad to see Chicago in another outdoor game at this point, 4 in a row again. It's like, come on. But yeah, it is a pretty nice jersey still, but I think it's going down a little bit more, down to this area here behind the Oilers. I think that's a decent spot for it. Then we have the Penguin without his triangle, which looks really weird, even though it should look good because it's still a good logo of a penguin. It's just we're so used to it being in the triangle, and yeah. So I mean, I don't know. It just looks weird. City of Champions having a big patch there. Not my favorite thing. I do like the kind of, I don't know what to call it, industrial font, or like, I mean, it reminds me of the Pittsburgh Steelers, so it must have some correlation with Steel City of some kind. But like, I like this font a lot. The yellow in the jersey doesn't bother me that much. I think this is a bronze jersey still, but I don't mind it that much. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but I think I'm going to put it ahead of Colorado here and call that. So this is, again, I don't know if I mentioned it, but 2017, we're at the 2017 Stadium Series. And then we got these Black Flyers jerseys. These are nice too. I like these. Yeah. Man, my background removal for this one was not very good. Oh my goodness. But anyway, ignoring that, yeah, this Flyers jersey is, I do think it makes it to gold because I do like it more than some of these. I'll put it right here. Actually, I'll put it ahead of this, and I'll put it ahead of this as well. I think in gold, I would still call this gold. I like it a lot. A great use of the numbers being bigger as well, throwing them on the sleeves like that. This is, yeah, good stuff. And a really nice use of, because I'm not usually a fan of that name bar on the back of Flyers jerseys. I like it better without. But if you're going to use a name bar, putting it in orange on the back of a fully black jersey, like, that's where it works to me. And then you got the black lettering in there. I like that. I actually quite like that a lot. So I'm all for it. This Ottawa jersey, not as good as this one, I don't think at all. Not a bad jersey, but I do think this is a bronze jersey. And I'm going to put it right underneath. No, I'll put it underneath the Flyers here. Good jersey, not great. And then the Montreal jersey here. There's just not a lot going on. I like it better with their normal style here even than this. It's not too bad. Like, I like, you know, the glossiness of it or whatever you call it, but there's just not a lot going on, right? There's so much white. It's not broken up with the shoulders like this one is. And yeah, I mean, I guess there's extra stripes like this one doesn't have here, but to me it's still kind of a lackluster jersey. I think I'm putting it just behind. I do like it better than the Detroit one, but I think it's kind of in the same vein as that one. So that was the NHL 100 Classic, the 100 year. I think that one was to the day of the NHL starting, which was kind of the true Centennial Classic, but that didn't get the Centennial Classic name. So they were like 100, NHL 100. So yeah, but still. That's one of the games I actually watched. I haven't seen a lot of these games. What ones have I seen? I think I watched the Philly Rangers one live, like when they were actually happening. I've seen highlights from a lot of them for sure. But like, have I watched very many Winter Classics? Not really. Like, I don't know what other ones I watched. Was I watching the Buffalo one? I don't even know if I watched that one, the very first one. So I haven't seen a lot of these games, but I did watch the NHL 100 Classic. It was very cold, that game. That one I remember as it being a very cold game. But yeah. Then we got this Buffalo jersey. I don't know if this picture does it justice. I'll be putting other pictures up as well. But this jersey to me is amazing. I absolutely adore this jersey. Probably more than is healthy, because you're gonna see this also go into diamond and you're gonna be like, why is that there? But I love this jersey, from the NY in the Buffalo Sabres thing to the nice patch on the Sabres. And I think it sticks in my mind because this was the first time we saw that kind of like super royal blue pop on those nice Adidas jerseys. And I don't know, when I first saw the jersey reveal for this, I was just like, whoa, this is amazing. And it's just stuck with me. I absolutely adore this jersey. To me, it's amazing. And I also really love this Rangers jersey too. I think this looks good with the blue, the type of blue that's there, with the red and the white stripes that kind of surround the red there. I think that makes it look really good. Instead of like red being the outer stripe with white in the middle, I like this like it is. I feel like it's good. Like the NY patch, that if you're a captain or an assistant or associate or what is it, alternate captain? Anyway, whatever it is, that it has that letter in instead of the NY, great. But the NY even being there, on every jersey, I think is necessary. It's nice to kind of break up that space a little bit. So I don't know. I really like it. I love this jersey. To me, this is also a platinum jersey. I think this is just below the Chicago one here. Absolutely love this Rangers jersey. Can't say enough about it. Really good stuff. On the other hand, we got and that was the 2018 Winter Classic, by the way. But then we got the 2018 Stadium Series. I will say, I know people didn't like at the time that Toronto wore like an all white, like their pants were white, the socks were white, everything was white. I don't know if their skates were white, but I wouldn't be surprised. Their helmets were white, I think, too. I liked seeing that one time, though. I think that the fact that they did it once is good stuff. The Caps jersey, though, I like kind of the general style because we would see this later on emerge as what they put that other W logo on for their third jersey. I like that style of it, but as you'll see, I don't like shortened nicknames on jerseys. Never have. I think it's terrible. I think it makes the jerseys silly in a way that's not good. You know, it's not like Wild Wing. Wild Wing is actually like, ooh, ooh. I don't even know. I like the Wild Wing jerseys. They're fun. This is like being silly without being fun, basically. So it's like lame, straight up lame. I hate when they put their shortened nicknames on there. That docks it so much for me to the fact where this is going in participation award below even this Sharks jersey. Like, I just hate it. So sorry, Caps. Most of what this jersey does is good, but they ruin it with just putting Caps on there. Now this jersey with the Toronto here, the stripes, they don't go all the way around. Don't like that. It's like, I know they have to break up the space. They don't want too much white on the front of the jersey. And I guess, yeah, they want blue numbers on the back. I don't like it. They could have done something else to put the stripes all the way around, I'm sure. But anyway, it's not a totally bad jersey, like, by any standards. I honestly think this is still actually even going in silver, but I think I will put it at the bottom of silver. So, and on the other hand, though, we're getting into 2019 Winter Classic now. This jersey, one of the more love it or hate it jerseys I've seen. I'm on the love train for this thing. I love this jersey. I know there's so many stripes. I don't even mind that. I think it looks good. To me, this jersey is just wait. It's a platinum jersey. I love it so much. And, oh man. Man. I think that's a really good spot, but I'm actually going to put it again at the Rangers as well. I can't say enough good about this jersey. I don't know what it is even about it. I just love the stripes, love the collar. This kind of collar is great. We see it actually on the Rangers jersey as well. Yeah, even the numbering on the back, that's super weird with like the kind of circle-ish thing. Doesn't even look like a circle here, but between the 9, between the I don't even know how to say it. You know what I'm talking about. It's kind of weird, the shape of the 9. But I don't even care. I think it's such a nice jersey anyway. Cam Ward played in this jersey too, and Cam Ward's awesome. So there you go. That's my reasoning. Other than I like the way it looks, which is mostly what this is. The Boston jersey this year was actually really good too. I do like this one. I think they used it as a third for a bit too. I could be wrong. I know they used another one with the B as a third as well. So maybe it wasn't this one, but who knows? Who knows, really? I mean, you can find out pretty quickly with the Google, but this jersey is really good. I don't mind the striping here. I kind of like how it looks like a box has opened up. Like, for an away jersey, there's an awful lot of color. Well, I don't know if you call it black color, but there's an awful lot of darkness to it. But I think that's really cool. It kind of squares in the white in a really cool way. Yeah, I love this jersey. I think that this jersey actually also is a platinum jersey, and I'm putting it right behind the Montreal. There's another voice crack for you. Right behind the Montreal jersey there. Good, awesome stuff. Then we get to the 2019 Stadium Series. Pittsburgh and Philly. Again, Pittsburgh gets another game. I didn't look at how many they got in a row. I don't think they had anything in 2018 though, so saved from that. But Pittsburgh and Philly faced off again, which they also did in 2017 in a stadium series as well, right? So what's that? I think one was in Pittsburgh and then they wanted to do one in Philly or something, or vice versa. Yeah. All right. The Philly jersey, I'm not crazy about the what do you call it? Just two-tone color, I guess. With these jerseys, with the orange, not high on that necessarily. I think this kind of dips below even this jersey here. And actually, I'd put it below the Colorado one as well. And actually put it below here. Not my favorite. I don't want to put it in participation award. I don't think it's that deserving of that, but not great. I think with the yellow, the two-tone works a little bit better, but maybe it's more because the black is the main color and it's got highlighted by, or there's yellow highlight to it, I guess, with what it does with the two-tone. So this two-tone, not great with the orange being the primary color. With black being the primary color, I think it works better with Pittsburgh. And I actually like this Pittsburgh jersey, but I think it's still a bronze jersey. You know what, though? I think I might bump it up to silver. I think I might put it right here, just ahead of this Toronto jersey. Actually, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, it's really not that bad. I kind of like it. So I think for two-tone, this one did well. And then we get to this Jets jersey. You know what I think of it. It's amazing. It's great. It's diamond. I do prefer the white jersey in its instance, though. But this is a great jersey as well. Yeah, I love this jersey. I'm still going to put it behind St. Louis, though. I love this St. Louis jersey so much. But, yeah, this Jets jersey is great. And then this Calgary jersey that became what these two jerseys should have become for Winnipeg to Calgary. This became, I don't even know how long after, but I don't think it took very long. This became their main away jersey, and they brought in home jerseys that were just like their old 1989 jerseys anyway. Great choice by Calgary. One of the better choices. Looks great. I like the white jersey actually better than the red one for Calgary. So this one, to me, is like, this is, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite Calgary jersey that there is. I mean, I love Blasty. I do love Blasty, but I do like this one, I think, more. And this is also a diamond, guys. Like, this is such a good jersey. So here we go. Right ahead of the Buffalo jersey. Amazing stuff there. I don't know what you think of the tier list so far, but probably there's some mixed emotions going on here because I feel like a lot of people would, again, by the poll series, put this thing higher. But this Detroit jersey is still platinum, but yeah, I mean, I think seeing it below some of these is going to make some people like, I don't know about that, man. Anyway, then we got the this Dallas Stars jersey that gets made fun of quite a bit. Yeah, overall, I wasn't a big fan of this jersey in total. I don't like when the shoulders are really like small like this. I don't know, they look really small. And I don't know, it's nice to see a different logo for Dallas that's better than their main logo that they have. So that's nice, but to me, this is actually still a bronze. It's a bronze jersey, guys, right below here, right below Montreal. So sorry about that. Nashville, though, a little less than that. Now, it's a throwback again, so that's why the P is like in a weird spot, just touching the line there. But again, it's just text. I don't want to fault it as much as I'm going to fault the other team that did a throwback. But this, a throwback with just the text in a line on the front. You can probably see what I'm talking about. It's not my favorite. But this throwback, I don't know, I give it a little bit more grace too. The coloring is pretty nice. The shoulder patch logo is actually really nice as well. So to me, this gets a pass, obviously, but it's not going to go much higher than bronze. I think, no, even that, I don't even know if I'll give it a pass. You know what, looking at that again, the stripe doesn't go all the way around. I'm actually just going to put it at the top of participation award there. To me, that's what it is. Then we got, so that was the 2020 Winter Classic, and then we got the 2020 Stadium Series here with Colorado against LA. I don't actually hate these jerseys as much as like both of them. I don't hate them as much as most people do. To me, they're bronze level. This definitely suffers from the fact that it looks like a bib. So yeah, there's that. But I do prefer it to some of these jerseys, so I'm gonna put it right here. If it wasn't a bib looking jersey, like if this didn't go into the collar, I'd probably have it ahead of this Colorado jersey, but because it does, and it has kind of that half thing that you see here, the line there that separates it. Not great to see that either, ever. So there's that as well. But yeah, it's not the worst jersey, and I think the concept itself is all right. And there's a stripe from the A that goes all the way around, so that's pretty good. And also, if you're not a Colorado fan and you're not like THG or someone like that, Elliot Friedman, and you remember TJ Tynan, you get a gold star. So yeah, but this LA jersey, I don't mind it that much either. Again, like it goes all the way around the jersey, so that's a plus. It's kind of weird just having LA fly in there, but it gets a pass at least. Like it gets a pass. Like you're getting a medal. You've medaled. You've medaled. I also like. I know it doesn't really do much for the jersey when they're wearing it because you can't see it, but I like the little racing flag things here in the inside of the neck. Anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, to me, I actually like this jersey. I like it better than this Kings jersey. Call me crazy, you probably already are, but it's going right. I'll put it below still, but it's going right beside it basically. And then we get to the Lake Tahoe games. So there were 2 games at Lake Tahoe in 2021 where they used their reverse retros, and well, the reverse retros therefore make it into this tier list because I'm ranking the jerseys from every single NHL regular season outdoor game. So this Vegas Golden Knights jersey, it gets in there, and this jersey is, I like it, kinda. I mean, it's nothing amazingly special, but honestly, I'm looking at these bronze jerseys and I'm liking this a little bit more. I'm gonna put it right below this Pittsburgh jersey in silver. I know they're not the Silver Knights and they're the Golden Knights, but this jersey, it is just a silver for me. Come back with what's right now your alternate jersey, and maybe you'll get into gold, but yeah. And then something that I didn't like that happened, I do not like that Colorado went back to Quebec and used the Nordique stuff. I'm not a big fan when Carolina does it with Hartford. As amazing as those Hartford jerseys look, they're so nice, but I just don't like that Carolina does that. I'm not a fan that Colorado did it either. But what am I basing this on? How it looks. And tell me that that's not a nice looking jersey. Oh my goodness. Oh, this jersey's so nice. I've always loved the Nordiques jerseys, but I think the mix of color does it even more of a favor. Sorry to say that, because I know it's the Avalanche and every Quebec Nordiques fan is like, ugh. Because obviously it sucks what happened there. That they lost their team, that I don't even need to tell you the rest because you already know it. But man, the mixed colors there with the blue and the burgundy, it really looks good. It really does. I gotta rank this jersey really highly. I think this jersey is going right here in the diamond tier. It's such a nice jersey, as much as I don't like that it exists. It is such a nice jersey. So there's that. Then we got this Boston Bruins jersey, and this is one that I was talking about earlier where I think a lot of people are kind of like, I guess it's a good jersey. I guess so. And in my mind, I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. This is great. I love the color. Oh man, I'm losing my voice here. I love the color. I love, just the way that the striping is with the white on the end of the sleeves there. I love that. I think that's great as well. I know it's different, but I love it. It's a reverse retro, so that's probably why it's like that. I kind of like that mixedness of it. You might have seen that in the Canada jersey thing, where I like the white being a mixture of I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I mean, I know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to communicate it. I don't know how to articulate my thoughts. I like this jersey a lot. This is a platinum jersey for me, which, call me crazy again, might be crazy, but to me, this is a platinum. But I actually, seeing this Bruins jersey, I actually still like it more, so I'll put it here. And you know what? Okay, no, it's below these Detroit ones as well. But honestly, amazing jersey. Love this jersey so much.
Well, we were listening Barbie Girl before you guys asked me to the media, so I was kind of dancing with these glasses out in the locker room, and then you guys ruined it, and I had to go answer the question. So I missed the Barbie Girl song, and who knows what's gonna be on when I come back.
And I actually don't mind this Philadelphia jersey from the Lake Tahoe game, the reverse retro, either. I think this is a little underrated. I love the black shoulders with the white ends of the sleeves. And this is a good looking jersey in orange, I think. I love this thing. It's a reverse to the Legion of Doom era, which is the era that I like the jersey style from the most. And again, great way to do the jersey, and I love it. To me, this is gold tier as well. But where do I put it in gold tier? Ahead of this, ahead of this, ahead of this. Yeah, ahead of this. I'd probably put it right here, just below the Ottawa jersey. I do really like that. Then we get the 2022 Winter Classics. So Winter Classics are back after the lockdown or whatever stuff. But yeah, then we get Minnesota. This is another game that I actually watched, because I don't always watch the Winter Classic games. What games have I watched? I'm just trying to think. Have I watched like any of these other games either? I watched... No, I don't think I did, honestly. Did I watch any of these games? I don't think I watched any of them. I may watch this one, though. Wow, we'll get to there. I may watch this one. But, yeah, I did watch this. I really wanted to watch a Minnesota game. Minnesota is my third favorite team, for those who don't know. This jersey, though, doesn't do it for me. Really at all. The top stripe... The MPLS St. Paul. It's in St. Paul. You could have done it with just saying St. Paul, to be honest. That would have been kind of cool, to be honest. Just like, yeah, we're not in Minneapolis. We're the St. Paul team. Anyway, instead of just being associated with the Twin Cities overall. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe people from the Twin Cities don't care about that. People from St. Paul don't care about that. But I feel like most Minnesota-based teams are in, like, for the Big Four, are in Minneapolis, if I'm not mistaken. So it's cool that there's a St. Paul one, so why not lean into that a little more? Anyway, that's like weird nitpicks. The jersey overall, it's got the small shoulders as well. I don't mind the brown elbow pad things. That's kind of a cool thing for a Winter Classic, so I'm not going to dock it for that, even though the look of it kind of goes away a little bit with that. But it still gets a pass. I'm still giving this one a pass, despite all the things that I just said. So for me, this actually goes in above Montreal. And I'm actually going to put it ahead of this. No, I'll put it there. So that's good. But this, I know a lot of people are getting tired of like the off-white or the cream color or whatever. And there's more of that to come. But I still think this is a fantastic jersey. Now, would I prefer it in just plain white? Yes, but I love it still. I still love this jersey so much. It's obviously not to this level. It's only gonna actually go in gold, to be honest, but I really like it a lot. I'm gonna put it right here, just ahead of Vancouver. Does not reach the heights of this thing. This thing is just spectacular, but still a really great jersey overall. Then we get to silly town again, in a bad way. This is garbage. This is trash to the utmost degree. Nashville finally brings a Navy-based jersey to the table, and this is what they brought. Maybe I should start positively. The actual jersey colors, design, and the I don't even mind the number font on the back or on the sleeves. To me, those are good things. But really, I'm already a fan of, or not a fan at all of shortened nicknames. And they go and just like completely blow that out of the water with something that I never thought I'd see, but it's way worse. They throw Smashville on there. Oh, it's just so bad. Plus, they put a tiny little guitar pick logo on there that just is so tiny. It's so bad. Like, I can't get over how bad this jersey is. This could be the worst jersey of all time. Like, it's down there at the bottom 10 of all time in my eyes. That's for sure. Garbage. And the Bolts are not going to fare much better because they're also a shortened nickname jersey. Now, to be fair, of all the shortened nickname jerseys there are, this is potentially the least egregious because the design that they did with the lightning bolt on the bottom there, and even the bolt kind of things that are coming off the end letters, those are okay. I don't like the font on this one though. I feel like it's really thin. I feel like it could be better. Give it a bit of a thicker font or something like that. I know they're trying to go maybe more lightning boltish, but I don't know if it looks as good. But anyway, without that, this is still going in the participation award, a little bit higher than this. And honestly, I feel like I want to put it higher than the San Jose jersey as well.
Giddy up.
So there's that. But still, shortened nickname. You could be the best shortened nickname jersey of all time. You're not getting a passing grade with a shortened nickname, with me, at least. So yeah. Then we got this T jersey, and that's all there is on there, right? T. Oh wait, no, it says arenas somewhere in there. I don't know what the choice was here. Someone, I'm pretty sure, explained it to me once, but still, I don't know if it was warranted to do this. I don't know why they did blue on blue like this. Can't even barely read arenas on there. The rest of the jersey is not that spectacular either. This will go ahead of this LA jersey, still only participation award. And by this point, I'm still a little bit, again, getting tired of the off-white and stuff. But I will tell you, this jersey is still really nice, even with so much off-white. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going and I'm getting tired of it myself, just going through this list. Because we started out and I didn't mind the off-white. Like, this Rangers jersey, love that. This Detroit jersey, probably the best use of it. But yeah, yeah, I feel like a little tired of it. But still, an amazing jersey there. Yeah, love this. Love the, again, Sabre shoulder patch on there as well. One of my favorite shoulder logos used ever. Really nice. And yeah, to me, this is a gold jersey for sure. I'm going to put it down a little bit, but I will put it ahead of this Washington jersey. Really good jersey there. And now for the Fenway game, the 2023. I haven't even been saying what these are in the last few. This one was from the 2022 Heritage jersey. And this craziness was from the 2022 Stadium Series. So yeah, this was also 2022 Heritage. Now we're in 2023 with the 2023 Winter Classic between Pittsburgh Pirates here, I guess, but and the Boston Bruins with Mr. I don't know if you want to know if I want to say the word. Maybe I'll, but you know what he's called anyway. I don't know what gets things, in hot water for what you say about, Anyway, but yeah, you know who he is. He's your favorite, He's your favorite. I don't even know what to say anymore. He's your favorite impaired bear, I guess I should say. Yeah. I actually don't really like this jersey that much, though. I know it got a lot of love at the time, and when I mentioned that I didn't like it, there were some comments about that. But to me, not a big fan of this, which might seem a little weird because I just don't think the stripes are that amazing. And then you look at this, and it's like, wow, they did a good job with that. You look at this with all these stripes. What is that? I don't know. On this jersey, it wasn't as great. Impaired bear here. I don't think that he makes a particularly great crest for a jersey. Leave him as a shoulder patch like you had him here, which is great. I don't mind him, but yeah, again. And I don't like how it says Boston over top. It works with Detroit. It didn't really work as well with Vancouver. It doesn't work as well here either. Not huge on that. To me, this is actually going to be a bronze level jersey, and it's going to go right below this Pittsburgh one, which is going to get me a lot of flack, I know, but to me, that's my opinion. So yeah. And then the Pittsburgh one. I actually like this one better. Call me crazy. I like this one better than this Boston one. I thought this was the better jersey in the thing. I like the yellow. I do. I really do. Even though there's a giant P on the front and it's yellow. Haha. But I like the color matchup with this. The off-white doesn't actually bother me here. I just like the pop of the yellow numbers on the sleeves and on the back. The stripes don't go all the way around. That's a knock against it for sure. But honestly, overall, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. I don't think I'll put it actually in above bronze though, but I'm going to put it ahead of this Boston jersey here, so just get ready to shoot me after, I guess. Then we got the 2023 Stadium Series, the postponed one, with these kind of stealthy black Carolina Hurricanes jerseys that I actually really, really like. I really like these. I know they were seen as kind of boring. Maybe that was because they got released or leaked, I guess I should say, early on, and so we kind of knew what they were going to look like. So it's like, oh, what a surprise. Ooh. But I love these. I think the big numbers on it work well here. The logo maybe does seem a little bit small, but honestly, overall, great jersey. Love seeing this. It kind of reminds me of that Tampa Bay jersey that they had that was like, oh, I forget what it was called, but it was basically a black jersey that kind of faded into, well, not black, I guess, on the sleeves. But yeah, to me, this jersey is great. This, you're not going to like this probably. Some people will. This is a gold jersey, and this is going right ahead of the Philadelphia Flyers there. So there you go, guys. Crazy, right? Then we got the Weagle, and the Weagle needs to be on more jerseys probably. This is an interesting use of it, and for the most part, I really like it. I like the use of the Weagle. I think it's kind of a nice Stadium Series type thing that it's so big. It's very Stadium Series, and that's kind of their thing. So I'm in favor of it, apart from it getting cut off a bit under the arm, but I'm very in favor of this jersey. And to me, it's a silver right ahead of these Calgary Flames here. So yeah. Now we get to the Edmonton Oilers 2023 Heritage Classic jersey. That's our last Heritage Classic. Yeah, it is. So none to this date. After that, this is a good throwback as well. And to that Olympic jersey from Edmonton. Well, I said it last time. I'll say it here. It looks so much better at the Olympics than it does here. Looks so much better with the maple leaf than it does the oil drop. The saving grace here is that I do like the number being in the oil drop. I think that's a cool thing. You see the McDavid's 97 in there. Apart from that, I am not a big fan of this jersey. This even hits for me participation award level. I'm even gonna put it below this Nashville one. Not my favorite thing. I think the Flames jersey here is way better, and I'm gonna. I don't. It's way better, but it's still a bronze jersey actually to me. I'm gonna put it just below this Flyers one, but I do like it to some degree. Obviously, nothing compared to this amazing thing up here, but it's all right. But it gets a passing grade, whereas the Edmonton one does not for me. Now this Kraken jersey. This is one of the more popular jerseys. I think there would be a lot of people that would say this is their favorite outdoor game jersey. So I might break some hearts here. I don't know if I'm breaking your heart. I'm just giving you my opinion for what it's worth. If it's worth anything. It's worth, I guess, the ad revenue that I get from this video is what it's worth, I guess. But still, like, this, to me, it's kind of lackluster. And I understand they weren't supposed to use the full-on colors and the way the Metropolitans did back in the day with the extra stripes that would have been in there. I mean, it would have looked a lot better there, but I get that there's a limitation there. And even this, I think they got in hot water for as well, if I'm not mistaken, even just using this much. But honestly, it's meh. It's still meh. I know it might be an unfair meh, but it is a meh nonetheless. I like the way they made their Kraken logo, which I'm not a huge Kraken logo guy either. To me, it's kind of a middle of the pack logo, if that. But they did do a nice job of making that into something that looks nice. Even the Kraken written across there, I'm not. That doesn't bother me. The numbers on the back, they're not bad either. They seem a little high here. I don't know if they're always that high. If they're always that high on the real jersey, then I'm not a fan of that. But either way, not the worst jersey, but not a very highly ranked one either. I feel like it's a little bit meh, a little bit lackluster. Passing grade, but I think it's going just I'll put it here probably below Philly. Just not quite good enough. Now we got this Vegas jersey, and this is, I mean, it's got nice numbers. That's literally it. I don't like this jersey. The boring V. I know you got the boring B here, but at least they do more with the jersey. You got the small shoulders. You got 3 stripes that, again, gold on off-white doesn't really work that well in my eyes. I know it's the Golden Knights, so you gotta put gold somewhere. Not a fan of this, to the point where you're not gonna like this, because I know a lot of people at least don't hate this too much. To me, this is trash. So, sorry about that, but I do not like that jersey at all. And then we get to the 2024 Stadium Series. So that was the 2024 Winter Classic between the 2 expansion teams, the newest teams. Such a classic, right? But anyway, then we move on to the Stadium Series in 2024, where there were actually 2 games. One between Devils and Flyers first, and then one between the Isles and Rangers. This this New Jersey Devils jersey, Devils jersey, New Jersey jersey. I'm getting tired here, man. Holy, how long have I been going here? I don't even know, but long time probably. This Devils jersey right here looks good. On the ice, though, it was, watching the highlights back anyway, it was hard to see. It was hard to see the numbers. It just was not a good jersey for broadcast anyway. Is it a nice jersey overall, though? Yeah, I do give it a passing grade. I'd probably put it right ahead of this Dallas jersey here. Probably ahead of the Montreal one as well, to be fair. But looking at this Flyers jersey, I do prefer it. There's a little bit less than I'd like there, but I think this Flyers jersey belongs in the silver tier for sure. And so that's where it's going to go. I like this Flyers jersey. I like it even better than this Flyers jersey. And I'll probably put it ahead of Washington, not ahead of this New Jersey. This New Jersey jersey I like. I like when they use the green. But yeah. Then we got, if it wasn't for Smashville, the worst jersey of all time. Worst outdoor jersey of all time, I should say. Isles, this is nothing. This is nothing. This is such a poor attempt, which is kind of what the Islanders do when it comes to jerseys, right? I mean, their best jersey in my eyes was, again, the one that showed up to the wrong party. The reverse retro. It's a very nice jersey. It's my favorite looking Islanders jersey, but again, it's just like, why did you do that for the reverse retro? Like, why? Why don't you do that now? Why don't you make that instead of your necklace jersey, Isles? Why do you even have that necklace on there? It's so bad. I can't get over it. Somebody. No, sorry. Anyway, New York Rangers. New York Rangers. We've got nice jersey, I will say. Yeah, it is a nice jersey. NYR, it works for the Rangers. I like this one. It's not going to go in gold for me. It might not even go ahead of that Philly jersey. No, it will. I think I'll put it ahead of that, and ahead of NYR, and ahead of this. Put it right behind the Leafs there. But honestly, that was a jersey when I first saw it. I was like, oh, come on. Like, you can do better than that. But over, the week of its release, it was like, you know what? This jersey's actually pretty good. Like, it's not bad. I like it quite a bit. So, there's that. Then we get to 2025, kinda. Really, it was like December 31st, 2024. They played the game in 2024. Technically, it's billed as the 2025 Winter Classic. This is one of the worst cases of the stripes not going all the way around. I just hate seeing it. And then you got like 5 stripes, and they all don't go all the way around. Yeah, you hate to see it. Other than that, though, it's a pretty nice jersey in general. It's gonna go into bronze. It's gonna go probably right behind this Boston jersey. Right behind, actually, I'll put it behind this one too. I know the logo here sucks, but it's a Blackhawks jersey. It's so good. So, yeah, now my bronze tier is moved down. So we've made a big tier here. And then we have this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is not the right call. Another jersey that, again, the stripe doesn't go all the way around. But this is the most boring thing you could have ever done. Now, like, I understand that St. Louis has had a lot of outdoor games as well. They got to do something a little different, and they already used their other, what do you call it? Prototype jersey, yeah, for their reverse retro, which I didn't mind. I think it was good that they used that. But here, I know it's a throwback to another St. Louis team. I don't even remember the name. But I hate this. And I think, even though it's a throwback, I don't think I can really give it that much credit. I give it more credit than the Isles here. And at least the Isles, didn't they have a stripe that went all the way around? Yeah, they did. Oh my goodness, the Isles, they did one thing right, but they, instead of putting a logo, oh, it's so brutal. Why? So I will still put this ahead of the Isles. This is just brutal. But still, even though they're basing it off of an old team's jersey, I still feel like it's inexcusable to be this boring. Like, people didn't watch this game, and maybe it's because it was early, maybe because it was Chicago again, and maybe it's because the two teams weren't like world beaters and you're not going to watch the best hockey. Man, I felt like I had no interest because this jersey was so bad. Like, I just was like, why would I watch this? This jersey sucks. It's so bad. I hate it. And it's going even below the Ducks here. Honestly, it's so bad. I can't stand this thing. Oh, why did you choose that thing to go back to? Again, probably because there was not a lot of options. I'll give them that, I guess. Again, like, with more outdoor games, you want to do something that's different than just, oh, this off-white Blues jersey again. But still. And then we got this Cannon jersey. Absolute garbage. One of the worst things I've ever seen. Total bottom feeder. Gross. Disgusting. Why would you do that, Columbus? Worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not doing that to Luke Risco. He's, yeah, I'm not gonna do that to another one of the Columbus jerseys. I don't really like Columbus jerseys that much. This is fine. This is actually quite good. This is gonna go into silver tier. I like what they did here. Gonna put it right ahead of Chicago here, ahead of New York as well. I love that they did something cool for the Stadium Series, something different. Love the Ohio shape around the captain's patch as well. The numbers on the back, good style. It's their kind of classic style. Never been a huge hater of their number font anyway. As much as I hate their home jersey, like, this is good stuff from Columbus. Really good stuff. Love what they're doing for the Stadium Series. Detroit, not as much on board with what they're doing. Kind of looks very baseball, even with the like tie-ups on the top. I don't know why that reminds me of baseball so much. Maybe it reminds me of like the things on the actual baseball. That's kind of what it is. So it's very baseball kind of jersey, but still not bad. I don't know what I think of the nameplate on the back either. Yeah, it's kind of lackluster, but it's not the worst thing. It definitely will hit into bronze, even ahead of this Minneapolis St. Paul one. Probably put ahead of this Chicago jersey as well. And honestly, yeah, this is probably an okay spot for it. Yeah, so that's my tier list. What a wonderful tier list, don't we all think? No, I know there's a lot of differing opinions, but I just thought I'd present you with mine since we're coming close to this 2025 Stadium Series here. And yeah, let me know what your favorites are. Let me know what your least favorites are. And yeah, just have a good one. Hope you do well. And yeah, we'll see you later.